This video was sponsored by all of the fantastic backers over at Patreon. Check the link out in the description or go to patreon.com/stuffplus to find out more. Generic greetings and welcome to a convoluted story. So the other week I was running a tabletop RPG for some friends called Magi Monsters or Magi Monsters. Essentially it's a monster hunting and catching RPG in a fantasy setting in the sort of same vein as Pokemon, but with perhaps a little bit more of a mature streak through it. Although to be fair, I don't know if that can be construed as correct because you have monsters such as the Backpack, which is literally a backpack with wings, or the Magmole, which is a mole made of lava, and Octopunch, it seems silly me saying all this. Octopunch, a octopus with boxing gloves on the end of its tentacles. Because yeah, why the hell not? Okay, so perhaps sans mature streak, but certainly fun and interesting. It's got its own thing going on. Either way, it's something we played all day where we should have been outside having a barbecue or something and enjoyed it immensely. And after that, I really wanted to play more fantasy games, whether it be tabletop or digital or whatever, because I realised that a lot of my gaming time has been, as of late, on more modern games where it's like, you know, the tanks, the guns, the ships, or whatever, or it's sci-fi. So I thought, you know what, let's get a bit of fantasy into it. So I checked around and looked at all the old places and old haunts and stuff and said, do you want to go back on WoW? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Divinity and stuff. And then this popped up on sale on, I think it was the Humble Bundle or something, and a friend grabbed it. We played some multiplayer games, and I realised just how much I really enjoyed it, which is why I've been putting a couple of hours into it. And I thought, you know what, I want to feature this on the channel, but there's no way people are going to watch this because it's ancient. I say ancient, it's like 4 or 5 years old now, and I can't really see a lot of people watching it, but that's what makes it perfect for this sort of Patreon series where we can have a long play. It's 4X, so you know, it's sort of suited for that, and that's what this is going to be about. Let's go to a new game and see how long I can last on this one. So we're going to go for 6 empires with a normal size map, few continents, regular everything else. So you've got different factions. I'm not going to go through every single thing in the game, but I'll have a quick breakdown of the factions. Ardent Mage is my favourite because the mages, that's pretty much the only, that's the start and finish of that one. Wild Walkers, sort of Twi'leks / Wood Elves. You've got the Broken Lords, which are Zinch from 40k, Volters, who are sort of sci-fi guys with it's a weird Viking setting going on there. The Misari, I think they're the same thing, just a reskin. Necrophages are horrible. They essentially are the Tyranids mixed with the Zerg. Ard Mages, mine. Roving Clans, they are traders who can move cities. The Draken, who are peace lizards. We've got Cultists, who have one big city and come and wreck everything else. The Forgotten, who are the stealthy guys, which I haven't played much. The Alei, who are bats, so when it goes to winter they go faster or something. And the Morgor, they are some creature from the sea because it's from the Tempest expansion, which I've only played a little bit of. So we'll just go over to the Ardent Mages and everything else is default. So yeah, boom, let's start that off. So what we'll do, we'll get this loaded up. We'll have a look around, see where we can plank our city down, and yeah, see how long we last. Obviously, objective is to have some fun, and the secondary objective is to actually win this thing. There are several different victory conditions in the game. It is a 4X strategy after all, so you can do... The basic one is score victory, so after it gets to, I believe, a turn 300, and it's constant winter, you will just, you know, you could win via score victory. You can also get... economic, domination, scientific, wonder. I believe your quest, you might be able to get one there as well. This is the intro for the Ardent Mages. Essentially, you know, pain. Oh, magic. I don't know how that works, but either way. So first things first, you can see this popped up now. This is the Peace Lizards, the Draken. So their bonus, when they start, they know every other empire's starting position. So we know for a fact that there is one Draken player on this map, or one Draken AI, should we say. So I have been plonked sort of mid-ground. You can see that's the edge of the map, and you can't see the bottom one for whatever reason. But yeah, we are sort of mid-ground. We've got a couple of resources around here. We've got escape specimens, which gives us some nice resources. We've got some mineral rich bits there, so that's alright. We got some chromatic land over there, which is good as well. So, if you haven't played this game before, as I said, 4X, so it's, I guess you could call it more Civ-like. I guess it's very, very close to that, but all the factions are asymmetrical, so you've got, like, all different special abilities. Obviously, these guys, their abilities to, well, cast spells, actually totems, technically. Totems, when you are... pillars. Pillars, okay, fair enough. My mistake. Pillars rather than totems. Either way, you plonk something down and it gives you bonuses on here, but when you're in fighting mode, you can cast spells. So what I'm going to do is going to get these warriors to have a little wander and see what we can find. And you can see I've gone a bit north, and we've got good things over this side. We've got rumbling stones, we've got some pearls there, we've got some titanium over there, and is that another escape specimens? It is as well, yeah. What I'm trying to do is find the best position for my city. We've now found another minor faction here, which is the Nidia. They are over there. The game has multiple minor factions in it, and you can pacify them eventually to do certain things. I'm just going to have a look up the top here. I don't think we're going to be settling around here. There's some glass steel. That's all right. We're just going to have a look in this... here. This is a place you can have a look in. You get old temple ruins and such. We've got 30 dust. That's good. Dust being the currency of the game. So, looks like we're not going to settle around here because there's not much. It's fairly empty and open. Around here would be good, but you don't really want to settle too far to either the sea or towards these ruins because you can't build on them. But I can't really turn the rumbling stones, the escape specimens, and this thing down in one area. So if we plonk down... If we go over here, this with my settlers, we'll say, hang on, if we go to... found a city, and we can found it, say, there, we're going to get a lot of decent resources. Then we can expand left, and we'll get all those, and we can expand back over and get that. So I think that is the call. So we'll plonk down there. We've also encountered the Xylix, or Acrylics, or whatever they're called. The basically, snaky type Hydra things, and they are there, so that's going to be something we'll have to deal with at some point. So we've now founded the city. We have our hero there. I'm going to put the hero. Sometimes it's best to put it in the. Sometimes it's best to put it in the city. I'm going to probably. Actually, yeah, I think I am going to assign it to this city. So I'm going to say assign hero and then put it on there. Obviously, I'm not going to run through a full preview on how to play the game. I'm just going to sort of play it and you can pick it up and stuff. By the way, I've done videos before on this several times, which, you know, full previews and stuff. So if you want to check that out to get some major context, then by all means, feel free to do so. The only thing I have done for this is turn the big UI on, because the smaller UI, well, I might as well demonstrate what it looks like. I really like this, so you've got the option to go for a smaller UI, which I must confess looks a lot cleaner. It looks like a lot slicker, but quite frankly, I prefer not to have eye strain. So yeah, let's just do that one. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't look as pretty, but you know what? It's easier to read, and I'll go for that. So we're going to fire up the Founders Memorial there, which is one thing you can build straight away, and it gives you plus resource on city. The resources are FIDSI, food industry science, dust, and influence. So FID, no, dust should be there. But yeah, but anyway, FIDSI, I think it's what the technical term is for it. So food increases your population growth. Industry, it's when you build stuff like this. Science is for the research, which we'll look at in a moment. Dust is your currency used for spending on all things, and then your influence, which is used for trading, bartering, parley, and also certain bonuses in here, the Empire plan. So let's have a look at our science, and I'm going to go straight away for the mill foundry. That will give us the option to build a mill foundry and then give us all of these bonuses on the right there, which is extra science on the city and stuff. It just means we can build up a lot quicker. I'm then going to go for probably the language square, which allows us to parley and talk to the minor factions, which is good. And then we'll go over to the search party, which gives us a bonus for searching places. You want to get that earlier. In fact, what we might even do is swap those around, so we'll do that. There we go. Okay, so 4 turns for that. That's fine. What I'm going to do is actually spend some money on a pillar of knowledge, and what it does is gives you extra science around the place. So you can see what I've done. That's put science all the way around there. So it is depending on arcane level, which is currently 2, we're getting +2 science on city tiles, so what, 2, 4, 6, which is actually reduced our mill foundry from 4 turns down to 2, so nice bonus there. And I think that's us, so we will end the turn. So we're going to have to scout around. We know we're near the sea, so we don't really have to go too far north. So, a new quest added. Embers. Slain, my brother. Ved Abbas, High Sunseeker of the mighty Al-Rubit clan, is slain, struck down by unseen hands. Essentially, yeah, this is like what your main story quest. I think you've got 6 quests for your faction. So we have to do that one, and I'm not going to read all the text, but essentially we have to parley with at least 2 villages to gather more information, and that will give us some 15 wines, and then we can get peached, and everything will be just dandy. So what I'm going to do is I will have a look in this ruin here, and we've got some dust. That's fine. We're currently on -2 dust, so obviously we're not making any profit, but at least we can probably keep going on that sort of level because we're just finding resources. Now that's annoying because this is probably a little bit that juts out, but there's some rocks there. There we go. But we'll keep looking around. So there's some research. Mill Foundry is now completed rated. I'm going to go over here and just check around. And, oh, it looks like it might join up somewhere else. This here is a sunken ruin. And I need to search that, but I can't because I don't have ships. Not yet, anyway. I will go in here. And I'm just going to sort of follow the coastline around while searching. There's some more dust. Excellent. Then we're going to keep moving on. That's a good place to start because you've got gold deposit, which is... actually, it's not, you don't really need to sit on there, but the tree's good. Was it the tree? I can't really mouse over it, but I can mouse over that one. The dragon tree, which is just a burning tree. A bushfire, in fact, it would be in Magi Monsters. What I'm going to do is spend 94 of... oh, I'm not going to spend 94 of my gold because that would burn all the gold I have. What I might do is move them over to there so we're on +2, build the Founders Memorial, then fire up the Mill Foundry there. So when I end the turn, it should... give us some more resources anyway because of how stuff's been spent. We're on +0 there. I'm going to put them over to... yeah, I'll probably put them over to industry because we need to get that mill foundry built sooner rather than later. You can move the people around, the workers, and that will... it'll produce more. So currently we've got... if I put that over there, we get 4. We get 4 extra because, well, it's times this, I believe, is it? Yeah. Yeah, so it's whatever the production per worker is. Yeah. That's it, yeah. So actually maybe... now I'll put them on there. That'll be fine. Okay, so we'll go over to our units and we'll scout around. Recommendation for moving stuff, always probably move... well, generally move 1 tile at a time because then you can alter your plans if you find things like, for example, the frozen wargy things. And, oh, there's some storms. You can, since the Tempest expansion, fight in the sea. And... you have to build special ships and all of that sort of thing, or have special units in order to do that. But, yeah, you can do that. And in order for it to be not just a boring, straight fighting in the sea, they've had this, like, you get a random generation of storms and stuff. So, yeah, and you also get forts to fight over as well. Always disappointed that they never brought forts onto the land, because like a special thing in the sea, and it would be nice to have, like, big forts here. But I guess that's what a city is, so I can sort of understand why they didn't do that. Anyway. So Mill Foundry, probably going to take a while to do that, to get that built. I'm just going to keep scouting around here, move to around there. So I'm just looking for, it looks like the end of this land here, so that's fine. We're going to go this way and pull back over. So I'm looking for, I'm guessing there could be an island up here. There could easily be an island up there. In fact, it's more likely to have something around there. In fact, I reckon there's a landmass that does this. Just from going off playing previously, like that generally is what happens. Oh, we found another minor faction, the Yotus. Now, they can attack you. In fact, they often will attack you, these minor factions. So you want to pacify them, destroy them, whatever you need to do. You just need to get rid. I'm going to then also... so Mill Foundry is going to be done shortly. I will move that over to there. I'm going to say Borough Streets. So, Borough Streets, where's the best place to go? There would be 5316. That'd be 6624. As long as we're getting that, I don't really care what we do. That way, it's going to be there, and then I'll probably go there, and then there, and then there. Okay, that's fine. You can have... these are the districts, so you fire up like a Borough Street on the either side of it, and increases the size of the area influence to capture stuff. I think it's a nice, smart way of doing it. Also, when you've got 4 of them next to a city, they do the city levels up to the next level. So you can currently see it's level 1. I believe they can go to... I think they can go at level 3. The occultist one can certainly go at level 3. I don't know about the other ones. I assume so. Perhaps wrongly, but hey ho. So let's move down to there. Currently found no one else, which is not exactly a bad thing. So language square's done, so we can now parlay with people. I'm going to go for probably cultivation, perhaps. Give more food, and then sewer system, which increases happiness on cities, because, you know, you're not having to dump things in the street that are maybe a little bit unsavoury. There we go, let's move down to there. This one moving down to there. What I might do is bring those, actually probably those back over, because I want to start talking to these guys here, because they'll start spawning stuff, and I really don't want that. Well, I don't mind them spawning, I just don't want them coming to attack me. So anyway, let's bring them back over. Pillar of Knowledge is now finished, so I'm going to place another one in here. again, just get more signs. More signs, more better. It's quite good walking around here because it's flat plain, so it doesn't cost too much movement points. Let's have a search in here. Use a hero-led army to search the location indicated on the map, and it is there. Okay, so we don't have a hero, but we can, if we really wanted to, reassign the hero from the city, which I think we'll probably end up doing anyway. End the turn there. Currently on turn 12, no problem whatsoever here. Just keep searching away. There's some more dust. See, I'm just uncovering this land here. While I'm this side, I'll just uncover this bit. And then, damn it, I didn't get that bit. We will go down. We'll have a little chat. Have a little parley to the acrylics. And we'll say parley. And gift 8 spices to the new public market of the acrylics. Acrylics, things. I don't have that resource. So there's the end of that chat with them, I guess. I don't have that resource to give them. But we know that we can eventually do that, so that's fine. What I'm going to do is move them back down. We'll probably have another chat with, or we'll have a chat with the Nidia there. So, end the turn. Obviously, we're blasting through all these. We're at a point where we can do all that. I don't have to overanalyze and explain absolutely everything. At the moment, the long and short of it is we're just scouting around and trying to find some resources, talking to people, checking to see what other things are around, that sort of thing. Probably should build another army at some point, or at least another force. These guys, the Telsum warriors, are not bad, but they're not great. I much prefer the ranged ones, which are there, which are the Etashai zealots, which are ranged and also do area effect as well. They're spot on. So here we go. In 6 turns, our empire plan will be announced. So what we'll do is we'll start generating some more influence. I want ideally 60 influence, so let's go for that. That should be okay. These can move down, and we'll have a chat with these. You can, if you want to, spend money and buy them out or attack them. I'm just going to parley. Rumours of rogue troops nearby. Search the ruins marked with the rays of dust, and we've also got a new quest added, Snark and Arm. And pacify the Nidian. We owe these villages fills the glory of empire. Colonize the region. So 2 quests to do. Have we got completed quests? No, I don't know why we've got 2 quests on that one. That's strange. Oh, sorry. Right. The one I've just got from that one is colonize their area. That's what their quest is, to pacify those. The faction quest, or the rogue troops, was from this one here. So that's where that one come from. Right, now I understand. What I'll do is I'll move down this way, just to uncover this. And I want to parley with these. Meet up with the army, and I want to check quest log here. Hang on. That's where we're going to be fighting. Okay, that's actually not too bad at all, because we can use the garrison, our troops. So let's have a parley with those. Next empire plan, don't put any influence in the military ministry. Set economic and population to level 1, and that pacifies them. Oh, that's easy. I say it's easy. It is easy, assuming I remember it, which almost certainly I won't. We're actually generating we're losing 1 dust a turn, so we've got 46 turns until we go bankrupt. I think we'll be alright, you know, especially once this is built, and we'll get loads of pluses now. Yeah, we're on to +4 now. Excellent. Okay. So, we could build another Borough Street. I think it would be advantageous to probably build another warrior, although I know that once you complete the quest for this, you gain some warriors anyway, so we'll see. It's 3 turns until we've got the seed storage done, and that'll give us more food. Although, to be honest, we've got so much food from the tiles, and yeah, I don't know if we need to. But we're going to attack this thing, so we'll search that. Found true believers hiding in the villages. And that's it there. Oh, that was it. No fight. Start searching the 2 ruins indicated on the map. One of them should hold the clues we're looking for, which gives us 15 gold. So it should be marked on the map now. That's now completed. So we've now got that one and that one. These 2 are the ones we have to search for. And as you can see, we've got some true believers, which are the warriors. So we're going to put all those armies together. Oh, no, we can't, because our maximum size is... oh, no, there we go. We can. I couldn't move. Ah, that's fine. Right, so we'll end the turn. So we now got a big force that we can... stroll around and do stuff with. That's fine. No research is select-rated, but we do have now a sewer system, which is always dandy. We're going to go for probably the Empire Mint, I think, is the way forward there. And that'll allow us to I really want to build a sewer system before I build anything else, because you can see we're currently content, but if you get it higher, then it's just better. It's just better. Oh, there's somewhere to search there, actually. So which one's that? So there's multiple places to search for. So that one's bring it back. Spices back there, yeah. That one is search the 2 ruins. One there and one... Oh, there's 2 there. Right, that's a problem. Oh, that's a hero-led army, so I have to search that one and that one. Okay, that's fine. Let's move over then. It's fairly flat, this land, so we should be able to move quite quickly. Different units and stuff obviously have different movement and things like that. I think we can get it. We can get an Enko Wing, which is a dragon. So ambush, destroy those. So it is one of those. So I'm going to do one fight just to show you what it's like. So manual fight, you can set up the basic orders, whether they be attack and defense, and that matters because if they're on defense, they will. If they can't do the order that if you can't do the order that you set, they will then take their own initiative, which generally will be either go forward if you've got it an attack and try and go all aggressive. If you're on defense, they'll pull back. If you just say no orders, they won't move at all. So this is our setup. So they're going to go first. This is the initiative track on the top. So they're going to go first. As you can see, they're 108 of 108 health. They have got a fairly decent attack. Circular attack, so we don't want to be grouped up really. So what I'm going to do is sort of split them up like this, and we'll hope that they don't come over here, because then they will get 2. And they'll ready the attack, and then you set your order, so you can say move there or attack or whatever you want, and you can also assist other people. They're going to come forward and they're going to attack probably these 2, I'm guessing. No, so we're going to hit that one. No, yeah, they hit both, so 15 for both of that one. You can see the chances of doing damage, so I have 88% chance to just do 50 damage when I whack them here, so bang, yeah, 50 damage. They don't attack back because they've already attacked this turn. Yeah, this is an easy fight. I knew it was going to be easy, just I thought I'd show you what it's like. Not really a full demonstration, but enough to get the basics down, I guess. Love-hate relationship with the combat in this. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really, really annoying. Anyway, the Nidia, they're from a village called the Perian. Find the village and parley with them to learn more about what's going on, which we know is here. So, let's do that. Yeah, love-hate relationship with it. Sometimes it works great, sometimes it doesn't. I like the tiles where you start fighting matter, so you start a fight here. Obviously, there's like loads of grassland, and it might be harder to move through. Same as when you're fighting in trees, you get bonuses and the height difference and stuff, so it's quite smart that way. Anyway, our heroes leveled up, so we can give them some skills. I'm going to make them a city person, so we're going to go up this side of the tree, the faction tree, and we'll get some science, and then more science, and then even more science, so we'll do that. And then we will end the turn. It's going to hit winter soon, as you can see, 4/24, so the minimum winter, sorry, is going to be in 4 turns, so it could hit winter in 4 turns. More likely it's probably going to be in between those 2, so 12 maybe. Either way, we've got now a new thing that we can do. So it says in our quest, because I have remembered it, in your next empire plan, don't put any influence in the military ministry, set economic and population to 1. So economic and population to 1, don't put anything military. Is that right? The military ministry. Economic and population to 1. Yeah, but I also want that as 1, and that as 1. And 63 influence, and we spent 60, we got 63. That's why I said I wanted 60, because I wanted all 3. Apply, done. So that hopefully will be done. Let's go up there. We'll have a parley. The Morelite guidelines. So, the Nidia hold an artifact belonging to dead brother, the transcendent rod of Verdia. Defeat the army. Ah, so 3 of them this time. Okay, I will say ready to fight. Manual. So, my garrison didn't come in. If this box would encompass my city, I'd get the garrison as well as the heroes. So I'm going to pull back. They're going to go first. So what I want to do is get in a defensive position where we can, well, really hold the ground. So that's our deployment set up, and I will say everybody attack. This is problematic because I don't know where they're going to move. Realistically, they're going to come to... So they could probably even move around the back. What's their movement? They're fast, so battle movement +1. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What I could do is cast a spell, Incantation of Haste, so more damage. And that one is more defense. I probably want to do that, actually. I'll cast it there, so we'll get more damage. And I'm just going to leave the rest as default. So there we go. So I will get more damage. Obviously, they're going to do their swing attack, so I'm going to take a bit here. But I've also got high ground, because I've purchased that DLC. And also, I've got... Yeah, I've got the high ground as well as I'm in the trees, so I'm going to take less damage here. So they're still going to do circular attacks, which is a problem because they are slowly hitting there. But there's more of me. So yeah, the problem though is that obviously they can fly straight over the top, and now my orders might be messed up. So they're going to try and do the best they can. But they might have to start moving around other things. But either way, we've just absolutely whacked them for 50. So yeah, we're going to have to move back. But luckily, we've gone into the trees. So they've made the right decision there. That's good. And then we're going to hit them for 50. So they're almost dead. It'd be nice if we had one more attack, but I don't think we have. So again, they're going to attack whatever they think. I'll say that there. I think one of my units is going to die. Probably this one here. Although they've just moved around the back. So maybe not. It depends if they're critical though. Because they have a 14% chance of critical. These have a 19, and all this is based on. There you go. There's the critical. In fact, whack. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, so I'm probably gonna. No, I'm not losing any units. They've hit low there. So now it's my turn to attack, and they've made the stupid decision by moving down there because their orders was to attack that, and they flew over. So that's bad. This is why I really like range attacks. But it looks like I'm going to be able to. Well, I've taken one of them out, and then there's this guy left, and whack. There's another 50 damage on there. So far, you can attack that, you can attack that, and then hopefully we'll get them ones yet. So they're dead. They're going to kill themselves by attacking me unless they get lucky. And yeah, they did critical me, but they didn't kill me, and I've killed their unit there. This one's probably just going to swing where it is, I would assume. Yeah, exactly that. It's going to attack this one, which means it doesn't get to attack back. And then I've still got a couple of units left though, but I'm going to kill myself. Oh no, because they've already attacked. Of course, yeah, they've already attacked, so no. So I've not lost any units. That's good. That's fantastic. Couldn't have really asked for better than that. Have taken a lot of damage, so I'm probably going to take these guys back to the city and, yeah, hopefully heal up more. Look at that. That is, yeah. What's their health? Current health 2 of 92. Yeah, okay. So dismiss that fight. There's that done. That's our reward. So mysteries, enigmas. We found scepter with my brother's characters in the Nadian camp. Claim to know nothing. It's a scepter of simple spoil of war or something more. So there we go. So this is now quest 3. It's prudence before passion. Pacify these 5 villages within your empire. Okay. So we've actually blasted through the quests there quite well. That's good. So I'm going to say bring them back here. End the turn. This, hopefully, I can't speak. Reliable ally will be activated. And it has been done. Yes, quest complete. So pacification, these guys. So these are now pacified, I believe. Oh, the Nadia, there was these guys? Who was it that we needed to pacify? Who did it do that? Who did it do that on? Complete. That one. Oh, these guys. Oh, so all these are pacified. And there's 1, 2. There could even be a third over there. That's good. Anyway, we still need to bring 8 spices back, and that's just not happening. We've got the Warlock building. I don't really care too much. I'm going to put another district there. Another Borough Street. Going to move these over now, so we're going to start to shift these around a little bit. And we'll say another bit of research there. So these guys, they're going to slowly heal up, but if they're in the city, it goes a lot faster, I believe. So we still haven't really done much scouting, but we can see, green! Green is on the left. Okay. That's interesting. What I'm going to do is go for open pit mine, which allows us to extract some resources. So there's a green person over there. Now, I don't know what those are, because I did set it to random. The Formians encountered. Huh. What the hell are those, then? Strange and stranger. Fortress complex in the open sea must be work of the ancient occupants of the planet, yet they are no longer present. The fortress is manned by a strange species creature. Will you talk or attack? The fortress is comprised of one citadel surrounded by one or several facilities. So that is somewhere, but that's one of their roving armies that are just wandering around. So that's Tempest. So I've got my people here. I will just enter the city, and then they're there. That's fine. The Warlock they're not actually making because we are maxed out on the garrison. So 179 dust. How are we doing for healing? Not too bad. I guess we'll just Empire Mint. We'll build that straight away. So currently everybody's happy as well because we've now got sewers. There's our Empire Mint, so on plus 32. That's good. Just going to keep ending the turn until these are sort of healed up a bit. It's going to hit winter shortly. It has to be. And, oh, glimpse of a new era. So, one faction in the game has managed to hit tier 2. Okay. So, for the research. So, I'm doing this. I've got how many researched in this era? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so they've hit... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Once I get this one, I hit this one here. This era. So it's split into 6 eras. Okay, so someone else has just pipped me to the post there. Fair enough, fair enough. I've not put any of these basic city improvements in. So, yeah, that's okay. What do I want to do? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. And end the turn. We've got the Husbandry Centre, which is a once per build in your empire thing. So I can only build it once, but I'll probably build it in an area which really needs food. So we have now reached a second era. So I failed the quest Lust for Loot. Shame we didn't get that. Use a hero all the time to do something. That's fine. So now we've hit the second era, I'm going to go straight away for the Dust Purifier, which increases my Arcana level, and that's good for me. What else do I have? I forgot I've got Luxury Resources. This one is more approval and less upkeep, and this one is more approval. There we go. Might as well do that. So, look at that. Vine snakes are about. Okay, new army then. And attack it. And I will auto-fight it, because, quite frankly, I can't bother to fight it. There we go, and that's killed that. Right, so I don't have any strategic resources around here that I can build, which is a shame. I do want to build a Museum of Auriga, which is really, really good. But I don't know if someone else is building it. It is a tier 1 building. This is a legendary... These are deeds. And, like, basically only one person can do the deeds. And you get buildings off it, which is, in this case, Museum of Auriga. Really, really good for approval and dust and science and stuff like that. But if they've built it, or they build it, then, you know, it just stops. And you're on your way of building it as well, it just stops. And that's a problem. You know what I might do? I might just... That's still... gift 8 spices. But I don't know where there are spices. What's that? Shrubland. Cactus field. I'm looking for spices. Oh, I might not even be able to see spices yet. I don't know. I think, though... I don't think we're going to be able to do that for a long time. 162 just to pay them off. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to pay them off. And then that's me not worrying about them. They're not going to spawn anything else to come and fight me. I could fight it, but then I have to rebuild it. So what's the point? Shoot, it's going to hit winter. Apparently not. There's another Borough Street. So bribe. So we failed the quest, but they are pacified. And also, apparently, the blue AI, Draken, that's a bit of a iffy one, has pacified 8 villages. But it tells us. So blue is Draken. To be fair, we knew that anyway, didn't we, at the start of the game? My mistake. Okay. So that's now no longer available. That's failed that one. We can now, if we wanted to, assimilate these guys, but we don't. You can simulate up to 3, I believe, people in total. Right, so Warlock's getting built there. I'm going to build that there. Probably increase population of... I don't know, actually, maybe science. Maybe a bit of science. Right, end the turn. Eventually, it's going to hit winter just as I start heading out to try and have a chat with the green guy. But that's not too bad, I guess. So, we're going to search... What other quests we've got? Hang on. Faction quest, pacify villages, colonize this region. Okay, that'll be our next task, I think. I'm going to build this. I'm just going to set this warlock going. There's research done there. I've got a couple of options. That one there is good because it allows you to have peace treaties and such. This one, sorry, that one there is good for because you can then get heroes, but I think we are going to aim for the research. So that's 10% public library. We'll go for topography and also alchemist's furnace as well. Create a new army with this guy and we'll send him over really to have a chat down here. Oh, the hero's leveled up as well. I forgot to do that. Not that it matters. So, skill tree, that one there, apply. We now have tier 2 stuff, actually. As you can see, we've got tier 2 gear. So, if we want, we can start putting tier 2 gear on this character. What have they got there? Slowdown. So, we'll put the slowdown one on there. New boots, new everything else. And we've got some improved vision. Don't need that. Improved movement. Again, don't need that. And apply. So, yeah, give them that. Right, so they can move down to there. These can move... Oh, look at that. That's been destroyed. Interesting. And that's been destroyed. And that's been destroyed. These might be the cultists. No, it wouldn't be the cultists because they wouldn't destroy. Ah, here we go. Winter started. So, seasonal effects. Half movement. Minus pretty much everything. And minus vision. But we now get these. Pearls of Auriga. So these pearls... I believe they are the part of the Shifters expansion, and they will pop up. Oh, there's one back there as well. I'll get that on the way past. I think is that a tier 2 one? Level 1. That's a level 2. Yes, they pop up, and they are pearls that you can gather. You can build then the... Oh, look at that. There's a level 3 one there. My movement's really slow because it's forest and snowing. You can build an altar of Auriga, and you can unlock blessings, or you pray a little bit, and then you might get blessings or different technology, and also you get different winter effects, so you can vote on them essentially. It's okay. It's yeah, you can live without it, quite honestly. In fact, all the expansions, I've never been disappointed with any, but well, I know, what's my opinion, but I think. Without any shadow of a doubt, who are those guys? Vaulters. Great. There you go. Vaulters. Hi, Vaulters. Without any shadow of a doubt, I think the Shadows expansion is the best. I can actually attack that, but I'd have to declare war. But if I declare war... I gain 200 odd gold. I really, really want to do that, knowing that that's their hero. That's all they've got there. Oh no, they've got a marine and a hero. Nah, I'm not risking it. Not at this stage. Generally, it's if you're not really a big war faction, you then get absolutely slaughtered. So anyway, it's still winter. 1 to 4 turns until it's not. What I'm going to do then is put a settler in the queue there and put all these guys into constructing that settler, which is actually not reducing it at all, which is a problem. But we're not going to put anyone in food because you don't generate food when you're producing a settler. So we'll just go down there. We can see they've got another army there. Yeah, so attacking would have been bad because that probably would have brought that in there. Not to mention, obviously, the long-term effects of being at war very early on in this stage. One thing I forgot to do there was... Oh, no, I've got nothing in there to do. I'll have a look down here. There's a pearl. 50 dust, that's good. This is all pacified. There we go, now it's summer, we can actually move. So the Altar of Auriga expansion is now up and running. Let's collect some of these pearls. There's their city. So you can now infiltrate stuff. You can, once you've actually found the city, you can infiltrate, and that gives you options to like alter their tech and mess around, and in fact the late game stuff is fantastic because it allows you to if you're sieging them, just like open the gates. Just go, I'm just going to open the gates. Why not? Why not? And it can be a real nightmare. But that's the Shadows expansion, which is, as I said, I think probably the best one that they've done. In the order of release, I believe. Don't quote me on this though. Oh, looks like the two guys here are attacking me. I'm just going to auto fight because it says I have a slightly average chance of winning. No, apparently they took no damage whatsoever and I died. Yeah, this rating here almost always talks absolute garbage. We've got another fight as well, which is Harmonites versus me. Again, I'm going to auto fight that, and I killed them and only lost one. But we are starting to bleed people now as we explore, which is par for the course, really. But at least I'm exploring. Yes, so what can we put this stuff in? We've got different things we can go into. That'll do us. There we go. Yeah, so first expansion was the, I believe, Guardians, which was big units and big buildings, which was okay. The second expansion was the Shifters expansion, which is... Oh, look, there you go. Look. Legendary building constructed. Alas, another empire has successfully built it. Not me. Right, let me spawn my unit here, and we'll send it off. We're going to colonize this. That's been blocked for some reason. Burris Street is blocked? Why is it blocked? Construction blocked. I'm building it there. Why is it blocked? Maybe because of when I've moved these guys in there. Can't be anything to do with the pearls, can it? I don't know. Let's build one of those. Swap it round. I think we're spreading a little bit too thin here. There we are. So anyway, I digress. Shifters. It was, the expansion of the number 2, and it was okay. It's has another faction. It has the pearls and stuff like that. It's fine. It's fine. Then Shadows. Best one. Best game. I think. Yeah. Then you've got... Hang on, am I missing one here? I think I might be. I don't know. I might be missing one. Guardians? Shifters, Shadows, Tempest. Which one am I missing? I'm missing one, I think. As I said, doesn't matter. Probably going to get it wrong anyway. Ooh, look at that. That's one of the manufactorums. It's a big citadel. And we could take that. Well, we can't take it, but you know, it'd be nice if we did. So I'm going to plonk down here. It's not ideal, but it's all right. So maintain minimum of 3 influence in this city for 5 turns. So I need 3 influence. Currently gaining 1, but if I put that there, I gain 3. And the reason I'm doing that is because as soon as I do that, I then pacify 1, 2, 3 Nidians, which makes it so for a start I get 3 extra population because you get +1 population for every pacified village in your region. So this thing here, and also it means they're not going to come and attack me, which is always a bonus. Anyway, so that's research complete rated. I'm going to go for really the probably one that'll get access to the marketplace to get more heroes. Let's go up there so I can have a search of that. So I don't know if there's any other factions on here on this island. I don't know. What I am going to do is, that Burris Street is now getting built. That's fine. I want to build on those 2, glass steel extractor and such. I also want to put another pillar of knowledge down in there. And we could put a third one. Sorry, a second one down in there. There we go. That helps with the research. Obviously, I do want to be researching more spells as well, but I just haven't at the moment. So we'll go up to collect that. Now the question is, do I go down to the bottom there, or do I want to go up and clear this? I think I want to go up and clear that. Within 5 turns, search for a relic at the unspoiled ruins. No, so we're actually going back over. It's only going to take 3 turns to do that, so we might as well. I'll pick up that pearl on the way anyway, and then I'll come back through that. Oh, that's fine. Fail to come... Ah. Be a war against another empire. We failed to do that one. What a shame. What a shame. Didn't exactly want to be... Oh, there you go. Look at spawning things. Ah, not dandy. So... Do I want to search this first? No, let's not be greedy, because that could spawn different things. Wow, looks like the Vaulters are just going for the sledgehammer tactic. Just getting rid of the units. There's that borough completed. There's another thing completed there. Snarknar, that is pacification in this region here. So these are all pacified. So yeah, look at all the people we've just got. Fantastic. So we're going to do that and that. And we'll say sewer systems. We'll build that straight away. We'll say Empire Mint. We won't build it straight away. Here we want to generate more money. We'll start getting some more cash monies. And we also want to make another one of these so we can start collecting. Okay. Back over here. Move 1 tile. Have a look in. Search that. Boom. The place, match descriptions, right down to the eerie feelings. And we've got the break wall, which is a weapon, which costs 6 titanium. No research set. Okay, research can be... That would be good because we do have rivers. Aquapulveristics. Although I think, though, what might be good is the diplomat thing, so I can actually have a chat with the Vaulters and not be at war with them. Because the Vaulters can be a bit aggressive. I mean, all factions can be. You don't really have the sort of ethics stuff going on like you do in things like, well, a lot of other bigger 4X stuff, especially Paradox ones. So you sometimes just don't know what they're going to be like. Empire Mint, 122 for 2 turns. No, thank you. Bit too expensive. Got a gold extractor there. Yeah, I think that'll do. I want to build another borough. I want to put it there because a borough also classes an extractor. So if I put it here, I also gain the gold. So I will do that. It's going to take 109 dust to do that. So maybe not the best idea to buy that out. Not that we can anyway, you understand. Okay, so we'll just continue on this away. Obviously just uncovering all of this, all the tiles here. Still a couple of places we haven't searched. Not going to bother going back over. I'm just trying to uncover all of this. Because there could still be an empire hiding in here. Realistically, I probably would have found them by now. I would have ran into one of their units as they're searching about. So, yeah. Don't think it is the case. But, you know, better safe than sound, right? So I'm just saving up money here. I now have access, as you can see, to different units. Boarding vessel will be good so we can move stuff around. Well, it's 400 to do that one. Driders and fire ships and stuff. Heroes, that's what I'm trying to get. I want to really get a hero-led army. I think that would be worth it. Let's search that. Get population 8 in one of all your cities for 15 turns to gain 40 influence. Well, yeah, I've got more than that here, so that's fine. Going to make this new warrior here. Move over to there. Collect that. Move over to here. Collect that. And we're going to move these down into this city. So we've got nothing much, well, nothing at all building here. Now, in terms of research, we have got 28 there and 15 there. But research is probably going to be best in... Have a look around. Obviously, a lot of tiles, different... You get more research from certain things like the fields and stuff. And the reason I care is because you cannot build the Centre for Mineralogy more than once. It's built once in Empire, and it doesn't mean can only have one. It does mean built once. So you can't build it and then destroy it and then build another one. It doesn't work like that. We'll go for this then. We'll go for the Altar of Auriga. I'm going to put it there. Yes, there, because then that'll upgrade my city to a next level. So, that should be fine. I think it's a bit of a non-decision. Doesn't matter where it goes, really. So this is now getting built. 4 turns for that. All of Auriga, don't need to do that one. I do want to build a gold extractor there though, which is just going to get bought out quite frankly. I think it's going to be worth it. This unit can move down to here. I want to get this other unit, and again just keep scouting about. Search that. 20 emeralds. Ooh, emeralds. Emeralds. We can activate wine. Makes people happy. Gold, which is cheaper, not as much upkeep, and legendary deed completed. Cool. Be the first to activate 4 luxury resources boosters in order to gain the reward of 130 gold. Wow, fantastic. And emeralds, which is fortification on cities and approval. I don't really care about the approval. What I could do though is I could probably take the Nidians on Nydia, and it is plus 5% initiative per Nidian. Pacified and rebuilt Nidian village. So I'd get 15 initiative if I simulate those. I might as well go for that. Might as well try that out. And there we go. I was going to bring them over to that city, but I think I'll go and get that pearl first. So we now have the diplomat thing. There's loads of pop-ups, all the pop-ups in the world. Imperial highways, always useful. Means you can go between your cities faster, and you get trade as well. I will spend my money on more pillars of knowledge. One there, and again, one there. And you can see the difference. It's took a turn off it. And I haven't really got much science. And now I've got no one in science. In fact, so I'm going to put you in there. And you in there. Boom. Much more science. Right, so we're on turn 53, and doing alright, I think. I don't really know. Altar of Auriga now built. Good. Do I want to build another settler and settle here? These are pacified, I believe, these villages. Oh, where's this at? Here, is it? My wandering army? Okay, auto fight. Whack. They're down. Right. These aren't pacified, but these are. Yeah, I think a settler. Another settler is probably in order. Maybe we're expanding a bit too quick, but it might be worth it. Maybe not worth to expand quick, but I mean, it might be worth. Keep going. I mean, I'll actually put that person in there. And that one into there because I do want to get that done. I'm also going to buy out the borough streets. There we go. This is now level 2. You see city centre. Maximum level reached. Yeah. So I think it is only the cults that can have an extra level. So empty construction queues. This is coming towards me. They're probably going to attack. Yes, they are. Okay. I'm going to fight this manually. And the reason for that is it says I was going to lose it. But I think I'll be okay. I think... Because I get... At the moment it looks like it's going to be an absolute whitewash. And it technically is at this point, but as soon as I start, as you can see, it spawns more creatures. Spawns more army for me. So they're going to charge forward, and I'm attacking the first one. I need to kill one straight away as fast as possible. So I have the high ground, and they've hit for very little, and I've hit them back. So they're going to focus on these guys, which are sort of expendable because those are just the militia, and the militia get automatically built, essentially. So I'm going to be able to attack all with all 3 units here. So I've already attacked with 2 because you do your strike back, and then this one's now on half health, so that's good. So again, we're just going to attack the same one. And wow, that was that was critical. They critically hit me and I critically hit them back, so they're almost dead. So they should be dead this turn. And excellent, they hit me for -1, so they didn't do anything at all. They botched the attack basically, and there's a critical. So yeah, fantastic, they're down. I was going to cast some spells, but I don't think I need to be quite honest with you. I don't think so. Nah, doesn't look like I need to. And we'll attack them back. 28, and then this one will be the finisher. So yeah, that bar earlier said we were going to lose this without a shadow of a doubt. Well, it was quite low, and look what happened. Not easy. Not calling it easy GG, but we got him down. So that was our fight. And I picked up, that's fine. We'll just bring them back here for now. So we've got a couple of things we can build. I think because of the lack of... I think a husbandry centre is going to have to go here. Because there's no... It's all sandstone and such. So we're not going to be generating we're not going to be generating much food. So I think building that there, probably the way to go. Okay, we'll go down here. We'll have a search of that one. Nothing found at that location. But we will go down here to collect those. And it could start getting winter soon. I want to get this third city built before we hit winter. In terms of where it's going to be built, I think I know where it's going to go. It's going to have to go around here because we've got the tree there, dragon tree, which gives you approval and other stuff. Geothermal pits, just good in general, and also a life tree, which is really good as well. So I reckon if we settle on the life tree around there, then we expand north. Probably the way to go. So I'm going to move over there now, preemptively, knowing that my settler's going to be done in this turn. I really need some ships to start scouting out the sea. Should probably do that. So there's a settler done. We've also leveled up. Pump, there we go. And what do I want to build? They're going to be good for science around here, is it? No, not really. That's okay. That's good. That's okay. But realistically, I'm going to get some from there, getting some from that and some from that. So actually the science here is better. Oh, wrong one. That one. Okay, new settler. We'll get them moved over. Forgot to move these. Search that. Alright, so settlers can move in. I think I want to put them there. So one more turn until... Oh no, that's not the settlers. Right, so research is done. Boarding vessel. Designed to carry troops that attack enemy ships. And then you've got fire ship, I think. Yeah, fire ship. Do I really want those? It's only going to take a couple of turns to do that. There's all sorts that you could go for. Shipyard gives you a transport ship. Unlock ships, travel on water on Empire. Oh, that's fine then, that's all we need. That's all we need. We just need ships, the ability to go on water with any unit, rather than specifically making a ship designed for that. So, I now have all sorts of things I can build here, but I am going to build, I think, a right of way. And that gives movement bonuses between the cities. So I think that's worth it. I'll have these guys move... Might as well move down here, quite frankly, because there's nothing else to see over there. Some more units. I'm fairly convinced now that there's no one else here on this island. Right, you there. And third city. There we go. Mill foundry complete, seed storage complete, geothermal... No, hang on, sewer systems complete. Empire mint can't complete. Look at that, straight away. See how many people we have? That's because we've already pacified all these other ones. So very, very good indeed. You might also notice now we've got options to build watchtowers around here. I'm probably not going to build those. I'm probably going to build the Altar of Auriga ones, I think. I don't know, I'll have a check in a second. So, pacify these 7 villages. Yes, done. 7 titanium. Make a new city. Laboratory of your growing empire. Colonize new region. Settling in an area providing at least 10 signs on the city's founding. And more fighting. And did I set auto on that one? Fight. Yes, we've defeated those. This is going to cost a bit more to do this now. Yeah, it is. I guess that. So, right of way on that one. You do have to build them on all the cities, the right of way, to gain the maximum bonus for them. Oh, there's a big pearl. Damn it. I'm going to move over down, go down for that one. Do I want to get that one? This is a Tower of Truth. So, a tower acts as a defensive shield. So, plus 2 vision, defensive tower, plus 10 fortification, retaliation damage, And yeah, is a watchtower just better or worse? It provides more vision and health regen and detection range. Right, so those other towers, those are better for automatically attacking back. I don't care about that, I just want the vision range, so probably standard watchtowers is the way to go. But I think I'm going to leave it there. Turn 60 seems like a decent one. The video's getting long, so not bad, I don't think. We've cracked on. We've got 3 places, as you can see, so we've got, well, one more than the green there. No idea what the others are like, because I haven't met them yet, but hopefully once we've got transport ships, we can head off and do the things and meet them, and hopefully they're not all horrible. But yeah, we know half of the empires. We've got Volters and we got the Draken. Can we actually talk to them? Didn't I get that research? Peace. They will not accept peace. However, if I give them, say, some gold... Oh, at least I can type it in. If I give them 25 gold, they will accept peace. That's fine with me. I'll happily take a bit of peace treaty with them. Don't really want to be fighting those. Not yet. Not yet. Right, going to leave it there. I will end the turn and save it, because that's generally the way you go, and it hit winter straight away. So that's okay. So, end the turn. Map exchange. Yes, I will accept that as well. Cool. So friendly. Right, going to save it there. Next episode, we will hopefully not die, as always. Hope you have enjoyed the video and the series. This is, after all, a Patreon directly sponsored video, so it's one of those things that wouldn't really be possible and viable without the people who are generously supporting myself on the channel, so thank you very much for that. Plus 10 generic approval / appreciation points, as always. Hope you have enjoyed the video and the series thus far, even though it's only episode 1. Thank you very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.